Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft 1.10. And today's a pretty big day because we should be able to do the diesel generator. The hard part is going to be getting on these blocks. Alright, so we need 6 steel scaffolding. We got 2. Six steel scaffolding, 5 fluid pipes, 6 5, 1 redstone engineering block, redstone engineering block, 1 of those. Hey, I'm good. 13 heavy engineering blocks. There's 1. Aw, and we're out of steel. Yep. Cool. Well, I guess we're not gonna be getting it built yet. Yeah. Well then, I think what we might do here is do a little cutsy poo, and I'll bring you guys back once we have the materials together. Alright, it's been a while between clips here. It's the next day for me. But we should have everything we need for that. Also, before we get too far, I did make a couple of changes here to speed up the steel production. I've got these with with the coal automatically being fed in, and then it gets piped out the top and stuck in here. I also have a chest full of iron over here. And to help automate the whole process, I've got the actual creosote oil being, there goes the sensitivity again. The creosote oil itself is being piped out and into that tower over there. And I got to thinking, we now have all 4 fluids being piped out around here. But anyways, moving right along. Alright, so we want 3 of these. I was thinking put this over here. And then we're going to need this stuff, right? Yeah, 3 and 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the fuel input will be over here, which should be fine. But the power output will be on this side too. 1, 2, 3. 1 there, 1 there. And then the generator blocks. The worst part was the whole process of just waiting for the steel. And then I believe that goes there, and then it's surrounded by the other blocks, basically. Yep. Okie dokie. I had started to assemble this thing, but then I got to thinking, I should probably, since I was going to do it on camera, I should probably do it on camera. So I tore what I had built down. And then we right click it there, and ta-da! We now have ourselves a diesel generator. Alright, next we need to get the fuel into our diesel generator. Alright, let's see. So, 1, 2 back, a couple across. So 1, 2, 3 across. 2. Switch to not that, and we're off by 1. Dang it. Dang. Super pick. Alright. Let's fill in our hole. 4. We're gonna need a little bit more underfluid conduit. Conduit. There. That'll work. Stick the fuel in there. Let's go grab some more dirt and just dirt for the bottom of the hole. And then conduit. I'll need that in a minute. Alright, I just want to put the dirt down in the bottom of the hole here. Gotta run over to the other side to put the thing on it. Painting machine's a bit far away from Alright, put that away, put that away. I did make the engineer's workbench and whatnot, but it's completely unnecessary. So, yeah. There we go. Now, it's not doing anything right now because we're not drawing any power from it at all. So, flux. Do we still have the... Nope. We need to send energy. Just use the rear one for that. Yeah, and currently nothing is using power. Great. Yeah. Do we have a capacitor bank of any kind? We do. Yep, everything works. At some point, I'm thinking about putting that back together, but that was okay. That is very strange. And now that's full. Empty. And it's not doing anything because it's off. Turn everything on. I've been thinking I would need to turn that thing around so the switch is on the correct side. Levers. There we go. But for the most part, with what I do, that's completely unnecessary, although I'm leaving it for decoration. And I did try to use the RF Tools screen and some fluid monitors and whatnot. They don't work with these tanks. Or any of this stuff. It's really strange. How did you spawn up there? I guess so. Hang on, gotta go cure a zombie problem. Ah. He probably did spawn up here then. There we go. You can just burn. See ya. I know it's not pressurized or anything, and so the flow rate is fairly slow with it. But for looks, I really like the look of the pipe, except for the torches that are required. I did do one other thing in between cuts. Not because it's necessary, but because I can. I went and I added some of those powered lights to in here. Just because I wanted to. That's why. But I think we're actually done with the immersive engineering stuff that I wanted to do, really. And I think for the most part, it'll be like a backup generator. The other power source here is connected to the big reactor. And I think we're just going to leave it, let it go, honestly. The problem with the big reactor being connected to the computer is that I've actually had the computer die a few times, or do something where the computer program stops working. I've also had it actually be turned off, and no indication that it's off until you go into inside the computer, and so the reactor isn't running and everything dies. So I was thinking that the diesel generator, given the amount of power we're actually using here, would probably make a pretty good backup for if the computer messes up again. Because I'm pretty sure we're drawing less than 4,000 RF tick normally. 15? That is unusually high. I'm not sure why that's so darn high. Let's see now. 'Cause I don't believe that the machines use that much power. Do they? I don't think so. Crusher. Click. Doesn't say. It really doesn't say. Hey. And then there's the search thing. Normally hit eat exit out of an inventory, and then that doesn't do. Everything seems to be full. It's full. Alright, so those machines are off. Now let's go look at our power usage. Because we shouldn't be drawing 15,000 RF a tick. Should only be drawing about 3. Alright, back over here. $15,000 RF a tick. What the heck is drawing 15,000 RF a tick? 12, 11, 10. Well, something is not right, because I'm pretty sure the only thing that's connected to is the witch farm. 6. Because we should be able to run everything. Network status, max send. It's transferring 74 RF tick, which would be to the machines up there, which makes sense. That and the force field controller upstairs. Alright, let's see what's going on. I do this every now and then. I'll log in and then my power usage is ginormous and I'm like, what the heck? So all of this should be off. Except for that. That's just kind of always going. That for 74. Which would be those two plus the shield up at the top. Let's see if we can get this diagnosed to take up a few minutes here. That should be a cable there. No. I don't think so. It's the strangest thing. It'll normally be running along at about 3 to... Oh, I think I know. I know. Never mind. I figured it out. It's the powered lights, isn't it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be about 1,000 RF. That would only be 1,000 RF a tick. That's still not 15. This is strange. Something is drawing a lot of power, and I don't know what. That would be drawing the same amount of power as always. That is off. So that's off. All the other stuff is currently disconnected. So I've got the power in my hands. What the heck is using 10,000 RF a tick? I don't know. Anyways, I'll probably figure this out between episodes. In the meantime, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure you hit that like button. And if you really enjoy it, then do make sure to subscribe for more episodes. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.